Welcome everybody, I'm the Sorrow, back with week 8 of Sunyshore Battle Federation LowTier. This week we're taking on Matrix, who was nice enough to take over a team from someone that dropped. Facing him today, played him a lot in doubles, which often didn't end well for me. Hoping to change this in singles at least, so yeah, let's get to it. Starting our team off is our especially defensive Steelix, and also me forgetting to talk about their team. Sorry, they got the Zoroark, Hisui, Phasant, Deputy, Umbreon, Espeon, Dradigon, Electivire, Ludicolo, Beware, Pidgeot, Dugtrio, and Magcargo. Pidgeot, Dugtrio, and Magcargo can Terra here, so gotta look out for that, of course. And yeah, in terms of how we're gonna combat this, gonna use our specially defensive Steelix as a means of dealing with Fast, Hisui, unless it runs Focus Blast, and the Espeon, of course. Switching into these helps, like Steelix can come under Stealth Rock, Earthquake, Body Press, and Toxic's cool as well. Just getting Toxic on stuff to just have that be less of a nuisance helps me out a ton. Not much more to this, honestly. Moving on is our Tauros, Wave Crest, Close Combat, Aqua Jet, and Earthquake. Scarfed Aqua Jet might be a bit much, but if I switch into like a knockoff from something, I'd still like the priority just to pick off something that's weakened. That helps me out a ton. Yeah, just max speed here, honestly, because I think that's speed ties. Because in order to speed tie like a Zoroark, I think, like Hisui and Zoroark, and just not take any risks. Of course, actually, no, Phasantipity is 99 base speed. It's always outspeed Phasantipity, even if I lose my Scarf somehow. That's what I went with there. That makes more sense. Yeah, Intimidate is cool, so the physical attackers don't hit as hard. And moving on is our, once again, specially defensive Kangaskhan with Circle Throw, Fake Out, Wish, and Protect. Scrappy means I can fake out the Zoroark, break its disguise probably, and then throw it out with Circle Throw should it try to set up on me. Wish and Protect to keep ourselves healthy, and Leftovers to achieve the same. Next up, Feeble making its debut with Choice Spec, Stakeout, Dark Pulse, Psychic U-Turn, and Burning Jealousy. 188 speed basically guarantees me to outspeed Ludicolo, I think, is what I went with there. Yeah, then just a nice uneven number in order to take additional turns of rocks, and of course the rest is special attack with a modest nature. So this with Stakeout, this should do a ton. If I like get this in on like an Espeon that's locked into like a Psychic move, threaten it out. Dark Pulse does a ton to anything that's wanna come in. Psychic and Burning Jealousy, of course, helps me deal with like a terrestrialized, like a Terragrass Magcargo, which I'm expecting, or like even the Beware if it's fluffy, because that takes additional damage from fire moves. Then, of course, coming up next is our Dragalge, Assault Vest, Adaptability, Draco, Meteor, Sludge Wave, Scald, and Flip Turn. This speed with a quiet nature actually means I think I went with outspeeding like a fast Magcargo and like a no-speed Umbreon, I think is what I went with here. I might be wrong actually, but I think that was for Umbreon. Actually, no, that's not for Umbreon. I think that's like for a fast Magcargo then, which also is not true. Okay, so I have no clue what I did. This had a purpose at a point. Totally forgot which purpose though. I think I didn't want to get speed crept by a Magcargo trying to speed creep my uninvested self, so I counter crept that. I think that's what this was about. If it's Terragrass, I can outspeed it and just Sludge Wave it to death, which helps out a ton, of course. And yeah, moving on. Last but not least, we got our Glastrier with Icicle Crash, High Power, Heavy Slam, and Close Combat. Boots to not take Stealth Rock, which are pretty much guaranteed to come against me. So that's nice. The speed again is there to outspeed a Magcargo that tries to speed creep my Dragalge if it has no speed, I think. Something along the lines of that. Just to be on the safe side there. And yeah, the rest just max attack, adamant, and the rest 2 HP. That's gonna be our team. I'm gonna get connected to Matrix, and I shall see y'all in the battle. And there we are, folks, with our battle against Matrix. Again, saying it again because I lost basically all week 8 recordings, and I've lost some week 7 recordings. I've got to do post-com for these 2 weeks. Sucks, but can't change it, so gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah. So, against Matrix, you've seen a Cargo, we've seen Zoroark, we've seen Dugtrio, Umbreon, Electivire, and the Espeon. So basically, mostly what I thought. I didn't expect the Dugtrio, I'm gonna be real, but it's there, we gotta deal with it, and we'll see just how this went. So, daily Dugtrio as I lead Kangaskhan, which is decent. We also, I just fake out crit this right away, but lefties just heal that back anyways. Yeah, they wisp me here, I get up a wish. Yeah, I get in my Dragalge right now. They wisp again, which in the long run's actually better for me. Get off a Scald on the Espeon, get the burn, which is pretty cool. Yeah, they double out, which is a really nice play as I get back in, as I get my Kangaskhan back in. They just said rocks as I get off another wish. Basically, yeah, I absorb the Earthquake here. I circle throw this one out, get my HP back, get in the Evire, which is annoying. I'm gonna switch in Steelix. They're gonna try and Volt out, which obviously won't work on my ground type. And here they reveal Low Kick, which is pretty cool. They reveal Life Orb, but I tank it. I just tank it with like slightly and a half, get lefties back, and Earthquake just one-shot this. They double again as I get in my Tauros on the Umbreon, intimidate that, I just Wave Crash, and yeah, I'm Scarfed, of course, and this wasn't Umbreon at all, this was a Zoroark, and that's just gone, which helps me out a ton. Yeah, they Terra Grass there, Power Gem, this pitiful damage, pretty much. I think my play here is a Wish always. Yep. Just get off a Wish. Protect here to see what I want to do. They're gonna Psychic. At this point, I don't know if this is choiced or not. Therefore, I'm gonna take this hit and Wish again. And I think at this point, I realized that 44 should mean choice specs, like specs timid, as they just keep spamming Psychic. So I'm rather sure that we're facing specs here. Yeah, they double out to Umbreon as I switch out to Feeble, so that's another really good play on Matrix end. I'll just U-turn on this, get in my Glass, take a Toxic, which is not the best, but fine, I suppose. They foul play me as I Icicle actually close combat it. This does a lot. And I think here I predicted either a Protect or a Wish, so I switched. Yeah, and it was Protect, so I was right to swap out there. They can now Wish up, which they're actually Moonlight, so this can't Wish, so I can just get this out again. Drag the Macargo back in, Wish up myself, just tank a pretty weak Flamethrower. Yeah, get the Wish into my Tauros here, which helps a ton. The Intimidate doesn't matter really, but this Will-Wisp was another really good play because that basically makes my Umbreon matchup a lot worse. I have Toxic on Licks, so I really need to preserve Steelix at this point. Right, so we Wish up here, take the Flame. I think I protected here, which I probably shouldn't have because I could take another Flame, but yeah, it is what it is. I think my play is just Wish again, or go Tauros, because I can still threaten the Dugtrio. Endeavor is a cool tech, gotta admit, because like Dugtrio's HP is abysmal, of course, so getting me low helps there. I get, yeah, and basically we get into a little bit of a switching loop here, getting Kangaskhan, Wish up, take the Power Gem, just fine. Yeah, we got the Wish in the air, so, and I just take this opportunity to just get in my Dragalge, right? As they make a really nice play, get an Umbreon. Yeah, well played by them. They foul play as I think Sludge Wave, which in hindsight was actually bad because had I gotten the poison there, I can't Toxic that, and basically I have to stall like a lot, which is bad. They protect, it fails. Yeah, I have Steelix in there. They foul play me as I click Toxic. No, I actually clicked Rocks first. Probably in hindsight should have also Toxic here first, take another foul play. Miss a Toxic, which is horrible, because I A, now reveal Toxic, and B, yeah, just So basically now I give them a free switch to Espeon, and I think I realized that and just heavy slam or a Quake, right? Yep. So I Quake there because I like knew that Espeon probably is their switch because they should do that. I intimidate this. They Quake my Tauros, do a lot, right? So I think my play here is to just close combat. Yep. Unfortunately, with the burn, this does pitiful damage into the Magcargo. Yeah, not much I can do, but to CC again, they can of course recover here, which they do. And the burn killing me is actually better, because now I can go Dragalge and just click Sludge Wave again. Or Draco for that matter. Sludge Wave does 35. So I'm not sure if Draco kills from that range, but they're faster anyways. And I flip turn out, which is probably the play. I get in my Kangaskhan to just wish that back up to speed. Right, because I know I can take a foul play. Yep, and then I can protect to stay alive. Obviously, this would open up them doubling out, which they fortunately for me don't do. Yeah, I will wish again because I have to. Yeah, another foul play gone. Gotta protect again, sadly, so they could abuse this, which they don't. They actually save a power point of foul play by protecting there, which is smart. Foul play there, another wish. Yeah, I'm running low on wishes at this point, so I'm taking this to get in Steelix. As they double to Magcargo, which is an insane play, but Steelix back to full, which is actually really, really helpful. They flame, but I know I can take it. Get off a Toxic on this as well. Really helps me out a ton again. Yeah. So then I just get my Dragalge back in. Flame does nothing. My play is either Sludge Wave or Flip Turn here. So I think I actually went with Flip this time. Yep, just Flip Turn out, keep Dragalge as a sack, get Kanga in again, just to keep my wishes going, which are running really, really low at this point. Foul play doesn't kill me. Thank God I'm living that. Yeah, my protect will fail here, but I get my HP back. And I think I should still take an Earthquake. I'm protecting to see what I want to do here to just Quake. Yeah, they Quake me here, but I'm gonna live that. I'm gonna get another wish off. Protect here, of course, just to get another wish going. Yep. And slowly but surely get myself back into a reasonable HP amount. Unfortunately, Ductria does a bit too much. I'm trying to get my Glastria back up to HP there, which sadly fails. Going Feeble here, Magcargo comes in, but taking rocks and Stakeout boosted Choice Specs Dark Pulse just murders that. Yeah, Umbreon comes in, of course. Gotta switch, get in Steelix. Foul play, fine. And at this point, my play gotta be. And at this point, I basically making you read, right? That they gotta go Ductrio, I body press, and Ductrio dies. And that's basically the game because Umbreon doesn't do enough to my Steelix. Because like 14 from foul play isn't much. You can see me going Steelix there. Because getting off the Toxic, Synchronize doesn't matter because I'm a poison type. Also, I think they were in a focus. Yeah, and at this point, basically, Steelix will just win this 1v1. Of course, they can Moonlight here, but that's just delaying the inevitable, of course. Because like Toxic's gonna tick him down, tick him down, tick him down. Yeah, tank another foul play, get a body press off, and that's the game. So we are able to win there. We're at 5-3 right now, which should guarantee playoffs basically, but still want to win the last week because that's against Hunch, and I always want to win against Hunch, of course. Yeah, also like improve my standing to not face Hunch right away because they're like 7-1 right now or something. So yeah, want to dodge that in like first round of playoffs if I can, and yeah. That was that. GG's to Matrix, of course, a very well played game. Hadn't I made like 1 or 2 tough reads there, I would have just lost. In the end, we're taking it really close. And yeah, that's that. I shall see you all in the next one. And until then, have a good one. Bye.